So I don't know if you guys are expecting like any form of structure in this at all, and I'm just going to warn you beforehand, this is not going to average 76 overall. Honestly, this class sucks, and last year's class was pretty much perfect for what I wanted to do. I wanted to take a bunch of interior defensive players and a bunch of defensive players in general and move them around to different spots and play them differently like I did with Philip Wisniewski last year. I moved him from defensive end and defensive tackle, and Carrington Wilkinson, same deal. And it was a 76 overall class. This year, it's not the case. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because the class is just really weak. I wanted a really good linebacker overall, and I just did not find a Sanchez Beckett late like I did last year. And there aren't like any good receivers either. The best one I could find was projected a 6th-round talent, and he's a 3rd or 4th round projected player, and that's in my range. So I didn't scout anyone that wasn't in my range of what I wanted to do. So let me go ahead and show you our picks. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you go to Trade Center and then you can view them there, but we don't have any of our picks. I made too many trades in this series, and it honestly hurt everything. 3 first-round picks. I don't remember where any of these are from. Like, maybe just dealing players last offseason and trading down all the time, but we have, yeah, that's 19 picks. Hopefully we're not going to be using all those, because that would be horrible. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. I don't even know what I'm in for. Let's take a look at our draft board. I'm not really sure how this is going to work at all. So we have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful draft board. If this quarterback falls to me at 9, I'll probably take him. Prepare for the future without Ryan Tannehill. Actually, he's not even good in my opinion at all. That medium and deep accuracy can be really bad potentially. Ooh, somebody already took someone. Let's see what happened. Yep, quarterback is gone. 49ers needed that badly, and they didn't want Cleveland to have it. Selfish. The best player on my board right now, or my mental board, is either Connor Waddle, Max Ruff, or Trey Bussey, this corner up here. From UCLA, B+ zone, B- man, and B- press. Actually, that might actually be the exact combine, or not combine, but those exact top 3 skills that Leo Sanders had. And he doesn't really stand out in the combine, but he did really, really well. He runs pretty fast, and he's really agile, so I'm thinking if he's still there at 9, we are going to go corner with our first pick 2 times in a row. I mean, corner's important. You got to know that. So Ruff goes, so that means, yeah, our turn. And let's see. Yeah, let's go with him. Why not? Let's find out. Okay, number 5 in true talent. Drafted him at 9, so that's a pretty good pick overall. Leo Sanders was better, obviously, but he's a quick development, 92 speed, 94 acceleration, and 90 agility. We're going to have a lot of fun playing him on the other side. I'm excited for Dolphins Nation next year. It's going to be fantastic. I think at this point, 6'1", 200, that's a little bit light, but 4'4", are you kidding me? Second best broad jump. This is just a freak. B-zone, B-hit power. He's got everything he needs there. I think he's fantastic. Phenomenal, physically gifted player. And I think our next pick's at 23. Okay, so if he survives till 23, I'll take him. But if he doesn't, I'll have to find a backup plan. Oh, okay. So 23 overall. We actually managed to get there, and we can take the guy we want. Cornelius Swinton from Oklahoma. Welcome to the team. 80 over. Number 1 in true talent? Number 1 in true talent. Really? Am I reading that a lot right? So, Luke Patterson was an 83 overall, and he was like number 4 in true talent last year. So, if you remember, that's how much better that class was than this class. But phenomenal player. This is absolutely amazing. Best safety in the draft by far. Best player in the draft also by far. Overton goes. Good tight end there to the Jaguars. And it's our pick once again. And I don't know what to do with this pick. I was actually going to pick Overton. That was my initial plan. That was going through my mind. So I don't really know what to do at this point. It doesn't look like any of these guys are going to be We already have a safety, obviously, and then this guy doesn't... Oh my god. Okay. Never mind anything that I was about to trash on that guy. He looks pretty good. 7.6 combine. How the hell? Oh, just jumping. Limp. Another safety. Not as good as ours. I think we should trade down into the second round, and I think we should take this defensive end. That was insane. That might have been the best combine for a defensive end in the second round I've seen since Luke Patterson. That doesn't work with the Madden gods for some reason. They don't want me to trade. They don't like it. They don't approve of it. You know what? Fuck you. There we go. Finally. He's here. I watched him. Got a pretty beastly combine in my standards, so let's go. Slow development, but, you know, whatever. He's got 87 speed, 87 finesse move, and 78 strength. So, I mean, in my mind, that's winning. 76 overall, 24th best player in the class. He's going to be a backup for quite some time, but whatever. Honestly, it only makes sense to go with Cooper McAfee. Because we did trade our starting right guard, Joe Thuney, and replaced him with Le'Veon Tyler. So this is a solid backup now, probably one of the best in the league. And some trade bait if we need it for the future. He's going to suck so bad, I'm warning you guys right now. I'm going to throw him on the practice squad, I swear. Because this is someone that I put on the practice squad anyway. I like his length. That's great speed. He's got good agility. Just needs work on everything else. 66 overall. You know what? I don't fucking care. That is good zone coverage in my mind. You will be in the preseason and you will enjoy yourself. I knew you were going to suck. That's the main idea of this. You just want to build depth, build a future, be Bill Belichick. Take things that you can't coach and, you know, develop a kick-ass player out of all that shit. Signing out after that emotional, inspirational speech, or whatever you want to call it. Wait, how many picks do I have? That. You're on my watch list. But I do want to take a look at other backs. You've fallen. So, if I want to take a running back, I don't know enough about you, and you're not that good. Oh my god! Okay. That's a really, really good prospect to invest in. A- juke, B+ BCV, and B elusiveness, along with the best agility in the class and the 4th ranked speed. 6'2", 215. That's perfect. I mean, I think that's pretty solid def in my mind. Solid def was an understatement. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say to this. 3rd round pick, boys. Let's go. 6'6". What's your 447? Okay. That's like 93 speed, right? Agility might not be very good. Probably like 90, 89, 88. But 6'6" with catching. That's a investment I'm willing to put into, especially at 22 years old. You can spend a year on the practice squad, and I think you'll be fine. By the way, that's what I'm drafting for. Like I said, I'm not drafting to find... Okay, you're not good. I'm not drafting to find starters. I'm drafting for, you know, guys who can be developed, because this class sucks. So let's go. He's like, yeah, 68 overall. He's a good player, though. I like him. I think that he reminds me a lot of Kent Clements from Moonlight Swami's Saints franchise. Solid hands to start out. Definitely good catch in traffic, and the spec catch is there along with the jump and the speed. Just needs to work on his route running, his release, and basically his technical skills as a receiver, but he's got a lot to work. 91 speed, so I was wrong, but it's whatever. 90 agility and 87 acceleration, so I think that's pretty solid. That's a good pick there. And that was the right pick. Holy crap. Okay. Man, okay. Those are pretty high C pluses too, and I was right. Everything does kind of keep going, gets like C pursuit and then C block shed and, you know, pretty solid jump as you saw in the combine. So that's cool. Score. Now let's go ahead and take Lake now. He's going to be okay. It's going to be like probably like a 70 overall. Maybe at the most. 72. Wow. Okay. So definitely good here in the 7th or whatever, wherever we are. I don't even care at this point. Sorry. So 72 overall. That's cool. And watch list boys. You run really fast. I could take you. You run over people very, very slowly. I'm not going to take you. Late 7th? Okay. Let's go Kashama. 92 speed, actually pretty shitty. Not as good as I was expecting. I'm losing my voice here. And we'll finish it off with whoever that guy was over there. These guys are all going to have opportunities to make the team. No question about it. No absolute question about it. All of these guys are going to have opportunities to make the team. Actually, not a bad player here. He'll actually slide over to DT as well. It's whatever. Not like we're going to be continuing the series or anything like that. That'd be funny. Still declined. That's bullshit. 4th. Whatever. Not that it really matters at all. He's a Dolphin. It's whatever. Nothing overboard, I promise. So the draft started out very good. We got muy bien. Trey Bussey, great corner. I'm really liking his skill set a lot. Then we got Cornelius Swinton. We actually had a realistic or semi-realistic number of first-round picks this year, which is fantastic. Then we traded down into the 2nd round and got this, you know, very, very solid defensive end that can assist in some situations. Then we got a backup guard. These guys are kind of all backup. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for depth at this point. So I find this really combine warrior, freakish corner, and he ended up being pretty bad. But it's okay because he can actually contribute. He just needs to improve his awareness and some other stuff. His zone's there, and we don't play any man. So I guess this kid from Washington, which once again is like my dream school. So like whatever. And he's there. Pretty good speed and whatnot. So I thought that would be fun. And then we came back and we made up for that pick with this amazing running back from USF. I was really surprised by this. 22 years old out of USF. I don't know why he's declaring, but he is. He's superstar development. He's crazy. Like, good lord. In the, like, 3rd round? My lord. 3 picks later, I was like, okay, let's go for some development project at wide receiver. So we took this 6'6" rookie from Grand Valley State, which, by the way, he was teammates with Eric Redmond because Eric Redmond went to West Valley State, Grand Valley State, and then he was drafted in the 4th round by us a year later. Yeah, Stephen St. Pierre was drafted before Fuller, before Redmond, and they really like their speedy receivers at Grand Valley State for some reason. His catching statistics look very similar to Redmond's his rookie year, and their jumpings are identical, actually. I think that Stephen St. Pierre is going to need about a year to sit on the practice squad and develop his release as well as his route running in particular. But I feel like other than that, he's very, very good. He's a playmaker. He does everything he needs to on the field. And that 68 overall rating is underrated. And like I've said before, overall is nothing. Barry Darden, really surprised by this pick. I said, okay, he has C pluses across the board. And he's not an undrafted talent, so in most cases, that means that they have better traits than what that C plus actually is. So it actually extended down into the pursuit. He's a very well-balanced player, and I think he'd be good in a lot of situations. And he's going to actually probably be right back up to Deion Buchanan. So great place to start, especially with that 70-man coverage. That's fantastic. This guy's going to move over to He's 68 overall, but I'm going to move him over to defensive tackle right now. And he's probably going to get way better. So let's go ahead and move him to nose tackle. And he's probably going to be about a... yeah, 76 overall. So that happened. And the center, we got him in like the 5th round or something. And he's good. Definitely the best player we probably could have gotten late. Then this linebacker who's good for nothing. I may as well just cut him. But I don't want to give him a shot at all. So let's find someone who has a linebacker as our top need. They're still not going to be interested in him because he's ass. But may as well just get a 7th round pick out of it. That's all I've got to say. We got this defensive tackle who's actually semi-serviceable, but at the same time, I think that somebody could use him more than we can, so I'm sorry that he doesn't get his chance, but I just think that I don't want to put up with this shit right now. Cool. Got him out of there. Especially, he's not going to make the team. We have so many defensive tackles. We have guys on the practice squad from last year. So we took those guys. Darren Lake, he's going to definitely stay on the team. And then this guy, I'm just going to play around with him, see what he can do. Not expecting much. Probably practice squad, running back. Then this guy, probably same boat. Defensive tackle. Probably not going to make it. Whatever. Practice squad. Not bad for the 6th round, gotta say. 76 overall. See, guys, I consistently make high-level picks, and they turn into 76 overall. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my phone. I'm gonna count up the total. I'm not gonna include these 2 reject retards. So, and it's a 74 overall, so not bad. Still pretty good. You know, my overall average is not down. I mean, if I included those other guys, they would be, but it's fine. That's what I get for going after combine stats alone. So, that's it, guys. I'm actually really excited to get into this because I have a lot more competition everywhere now, and Trey Flowers probably isn't going to make the team, so we'll find something to do with him. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you thought of the draft class. Who's your favorite player and who are you most excited to see make an impact on this freaking football team?